Charles Ammonia. Today I'm going to talk about autocratic leadership style, and I'll give you a case scenario where you can apply this autocratic leadership style. For instance, take this is a festive season whereby we eat too much food in the restaurant. In a scenario whereby, the quality assurance people walk around, the checking where we have these licenses, health licenses. So in a scenario whereby we have cooks in the kitchen, and then we have a supervisor who supervises them. This supervisor seems to be very harsh on the co-workers and everyone in the restaurant, and people are complaining why we're having this mess. So I demonstrate the autocratic leadership whereby the staff the staff cannot make their own decision. They must depend on the overall manager to make the decision. So I take that is where we apply the role. That is where autocratic leadership has been applied, whereby those people don't make their final decision. They must depend on someone to make their decision. That is the scenario of autocratic leadership. My friend here will take the next segment and will explain his or her views.
So thank you so much. My name is Moses Omoni. So I'm thinking of a scenario whereby I'm a leading ICT manager at an education institution, and suddenly there's an outage of internet and there are exams that are running. So this is a really bad situation whereby there's no time for voting. So what I'll do, I will delegate tasks to each and every technician without a vote, because this is a situation where things have to happen very fast. So autocratic leadership is in the sense that nobody votes, I make the final decision, whereby as each technician I roll on making sure to fix the internet outage. Thank you so much.
I'm David Moguchi. As in on my take, as we have seen, autocratic is where the leadership makes all the decision without involving anyone. If we go back to the monarchy, when there was a king and there were no president and parliament, it was the king's decisions that were being taken. There was no involving the masses, the what. So that's my take on autocratic leadership. If my fellow can continue from there.
Okay, thank you. I'm Joash Omai. I'll take you through autocratic leadership. So in my case, I'm going to explain this using a class setting. So in a class setting, we have students and we have the teacher. And we get that the teacher is the one who is the supreme in that class, is the one who is going to make the decisions for the students. For example, it's the teacher who decides the training methods he's going to use to teach the students, the means of assessment is going to use to assess the students. The students cannot decide for the teacher, so they depend on the teacher's decisions. Yeah, for me, I think that's how autocratic leadership is. Thank you.
On the second segment, we'll talk about democratic leadership, where I'll focus democratic leadership is the rule of people by the people. For instance, if you want to elect leaders, like our Kenya Constitution has given us democracy whereby you can meet freely and discuss on how we can elect their leaders. That is a case scenario of how democratic leadership can be applied, whereby it's the rule of the people, where people decide on who to elect into the leadership post. That is in a case scenario. My friend here jump on it and make more insights on that.
So for my case here, under democratic leadership, think of a scenario whereby I'm a head technician or a head lecturer and I'm introducing a new topic. So I will call a meeting to other junior lecturers so that each and every person can have an input on the correct procedures of handling this unit, the practicals and also the table. So I'll give each and every person a chance to to give me the opinion on what is supposed to be done in order to teach this unit. Thank you so much.
As we have said in democratic leadership, where the leader allows the team members to participate in decision making, we can think of a scenario where, for example, a group work, where there is a group leader. There is a leadership style where the members have to participate in the decisions that you make. For example, this is for an assignment. You have to collect all the decisions of every member so that you may come with a final answer. So that is one scenario where democratic leadership is involved, where members are allowed in the decision making. If my fellow can continue from there.
Okay, thank you once again. So for me, democratic leadership, maybe let me frame it from a school setting again. So in a school, we have the principal. The school principal is the one who is the top of the institution. So in democratic leadership, the school principal, we can say, like when there is a time for voting in student leaders, the principal cannot directly appoint the student leader, but instead it involves the other students to appoint the student leaders. In the case, like, is going to allow them to vote for the leaders that they feel they're the best to delegate duties to them. Yeah, I think that is how democratic leadership works. Thank you.
Now we are going to focus on our last segment, which is the laissez-faire leadership style, where laissez-faire leadership styles encourage autonomy, whereby you work on yourself with highly skilled people, so that you don't limit their creativity. For instance, we can take the Silicon Valley. We have very highly tech people there. Those people have a manager, but the manager is not in a dictatorial whereby you can request something from the department and it comes on time. Whereby, for instance, you request a new server, whereby you want to improve your performance and automation in the company, so that you can work autonomously without depending on the leader or the manager to do that thing. So this leadership style encourages autonomy with highly effective and standardized people, so that they can work on their own. Yeah, if you limit people and their mindset and their creativity, they cannot be creative and innovative to discover new things. That is the take on the laissez-faire leadership style. My friend over here will continue and give us a case scenario on what he knows.
So thank you so much, my friend. So a laissez-faire kind of leadership style is a leadership style that gives the people a choice of. People have the freedom to do what they feel is like. So a scenario is whereby I'm a graphic designer teacher, and I'm giving out assignments about creativity. So I give the students the leeway of choosing the tools that they need to use in order to make sure that the assignment is done correctly. So that is in line with the laissez-faire, because it gives the students freedom to choose on the tools that they need to use. Thank you so much.
Back on me. On my take on laissez-faire, if you forgive my pronunciation, is the part where the leader gives free autonomy to his members, where he offers some guidance, just small guidance, but give them free autonomy. So in my scenario, as I play, for example, in a game development company, for example, a team, for example, they decide on their own which, for example, game they want to develop. So their manager just comes and offer some small guidance, but the name of the game, how it will be, it is all up to their decision. So that is my scenario on the take on license fair. If my colleague can continue on his take.
Okay, thank you once again. So on laissez-faire type of leadership, I'll give a scenario again on a class setting. So when you get a teacher wants to give an assignment or a group work to the students, he'll just bring the assignment of the group work, and then he'll tell the students to pick the topics in the assignment. Each student will pick the topic that is most comfortable with, and then he tells them they know what they should do, what is expected of them. He is only coming to check when they have finished the assignment, or he will only come when they need something to complete the assignment. Yeah, that is laissez-faire type of leadership. Thank you.
From that, we can conclude that those are the 3 types of leadership skills that we have explained. Thank you.